The Cubbies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Hernandez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Buehler is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Rizzo has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the National League's 2nd leading vote getter at first base in all-star balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there's your first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 4.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Seager is off of first with 2 away. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1 strike.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Addison Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in now, Wilson Contreras, currently ninth in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Jason Hayward now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Max Muncy.
Now here it comes. And that's up and in for ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Drilled to first. Rizzo was there. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. His past history against John Lester, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Muncy on at first, nobody out. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Batting 6.
Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out. 2-2. Nothing doing. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
1-0.
One and one. One on its way from Lester. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Austin Barnes would be next. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
John Lester.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Javier Baez. Hard liner to center field. Taylor makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. The relay throw, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Lester over at second. Almora at first. 2 out in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Buehler.
Stepping up now, Walker Buehler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. On to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 40.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now, Jason Hayward. And that misses ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. No runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Corey Seager. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Not shortstop, Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Into the box, Justin Turner, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Pitch on the way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, John Lester. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Brett Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Baez shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
So
50.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Lester ready. The 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Chris Ryan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First delivery to him on the way. Left side of the infield into the shift. Seager loves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, the left field.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Bellinger retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Fouled away. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Standing in now, Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a line drive, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, and 2. Here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. Bellinger is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Stepping in, Justin Turner.
Leading off.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. 2 gone.
Up next to the dog.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hernandez.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Lester's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Daniel Descalzo is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Number 3, Daniel Descalzo.
Looped over toward first. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Kevin Quackenbush takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Into the box, Javier Baez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now batting, Albert Almora. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almora.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, number 25 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Pedro Baez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
the first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Standing in now, Addison Russell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. On the ground to third. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The catcher, number 40.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Baez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Four runs here in this half inning. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is there, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Well,
that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So stepping in, Russell Martin, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Throw over to first, just keeping him float. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter number 50.
For me, check swings are
Second
right there
baseman.
next to bang bang
Off
plays
pitch.
at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Almora going back at the track. The wall. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers have cut this to a 4-2 score now. Will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Andrew Cole.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
In now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run. On to the ninth inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's now 4-2. Kenley Jansen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
David Bodie will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
David Bodie.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 2-1 home. Weakly hit to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The center fielder, number 5.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. Steve Cishek comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Rizzo is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. A 1 pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. John Lester with his 4th win this season. Walker Buehler is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Steve Cishek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive